Hello, my name is Ryan Jacobs. I am a psychotherapist at myTherapyNYC, and today I want to talk to you about attachment styles, more specifically finding out what attachment style you have. Attachment styles are something that was researched heavily by Bowlby and Ainsworth in the late 60s and early 70s, and the idea behind them is that our caregivers, from when we're infants to children to young adults, the care they give us and the quality of that care can reflect how we later attach to people as adults. And the relationships I'm talking about are, parental relationships, but they can also be models for our relationships with friends and more specifically our significant others or our partners in life. So primarily I'm going to be using examples for partnership or a primary relationship in your life. There are three main types of attachment styles, and the first one I want to talk about is securely attached. Securely attached people feel like their partner can give them what they need in a relationship. They feel safe in their partnership with their significant other. They trust one another. They feel like they are getting everything they need from that relationship. An example of this would be a securely attached person calls their partner and their partner doesn't answer. And the securely attached person goes, well, I'm sure they're just busy and they'll call me back when they have a chance. And that's that. The second attachment style I want to talk about is anxious attachment. Now, anxiously attached people don't really feel safe in their partnerships always. They need a lot of reassurance from their partner that everything's okay in the relationship. They can feel like their relationship could end at any moment. They have a lot of anxiety around being left. So they seek out a lot of reassuring behaviors from their partner. An example of this would be same phone call, an anxiously attached person calls their partner, doesn't get an answer, and they immediately think something could be wrong. My partner, might be leaving me. They might have met someone else. Something's going on. So I'm going to call again, and I'll leave a voicemail this time, and then maybe I'll call again, and then maybe I'll call again, and then maybe I'll call again, and then eventually the partner calls and says, I was busy. I was doing something. What's going on? And it's like, oh, nothing, I'm okay now. So the anxiety can go down when they have that reassurance from their partner, when they have contact with their partner, but it's not always there because they are anxiously attached. The final attachment style I want to talk about is avoidantly attached. Now, avoidantly attached people are pretty much the exact opposite of the anxiously attached people. They feel like they don't need attachment so much as the other people. Securely attached people or anxious attached people, they can feel sort of overwhelmed by attachment. They can, sort of push people away. They want to be in relationships, but they feel that they can be too much for them at points. So this is when people say to their partners, I need time, or you're sort of suffocating me, or they can, leave long lapses between contacting people again. Which can be really frustrating for someone trying to date someone who's avoidant because they're just not always there, they're not always present. The phone example of this is, an avoidantly attached person just doesn't pick up the phone or doesn't call the partner, and the partner can call and call and call, and they just don't answer, or they answer a few days later and say, oh, I was busy, I didn't feel like talking on the phone, which can be really difficult for anyone dating someone like that. So all of these attachment styles, they're not set in stone. People can be securely attached and start dating someone avoidant and turn a little bit anxious because they want that reassurance and they're not getting it because the person is sort of pulling back. Understanding these attachment styles is really helpful when dating or in relationships in general. A book that I find really useful and that my clients have found really useful is called Attached, The New Science of Adult Attachment and How It Can Help You Find and Keep Love, which is nice, by Levine and Heller. It basically takes the principles of attachment and applies them to modern dating. And again, I think understanding attachment is really helpful with the way we live today. Again, my name is Ryan Jacobs. Thank you for tuning in. Please refer back to our website, myTherapyNYC, for more blogs, video blogs, and all content mental health. Thank you.